All right, hello Virgo. We are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We are going to focus on the person on your mind romantically, whether you're in a relationship with them or not. This is whoever you are thinking about romantically. How does this person feel? What are their feelings for Virgo? What are their feelings towards Virgo, the devil? Okay. Why do they feel the devil towards Virgo? Nine of Wands. So they're guarded. There's some type of fear. So they have some type of fear when it comes to you. So they could be a little obsessed or possessive of you as well. It's also like they could be feeling very tempted by you. Like maybe you guys aren't together, maybe they're in a relationship and they look at you as temptation. Whatever the case may be, that's just kind of a side note. But what the major energy here is someone that is struggling. It's kind of a struggle, either because they feel tempted by you, or it's like they have some type of fears that they're dealing with, Virgo. And so when it comes toward to the relationship with you or the connection with you, they have their guards up. So they have their guards up because of some type of fear. What action is this person going to take towards Virgo? What action is this person going to take towards Virgo? What action is this individual? That's kind of a lot of cards, so I'm not really going to take that many cards, but it looks like maybe a little bit of depression, sulking. What action is this person going to take towards Virgo, please? All right, the Emperor and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is wanting to come out before also. This may be someone who has, this is supposed to be who you're thinking about, the person on your mind, right? So this person could be married. So they could have another person. The Empress can, the High Priestess can sometimes be a secret person, a person they didn't tell you about. So if you're in a relationship with this person, they could very well be married here with the Emperor and the High Priestess. And so that's why they kind of tiptoe around you or when it comes to the connection with you. There's also something here when it comes to control. Maybe this person has some type of control issues that they're keeping secret or hidden or some type of secrets, but there's like fear here. Fear, temptation. There's also, like, I don't see, as far as action, I don't see a lot of action because the Emperor, especially paired with the High Priestess, the Emperor kind of doesn't budge out of out of a sense of needing to control themselves, out of like not wanting to feel like they are the ones. It's pride, basically pride, and having some type of self-control, having to remain some type of status or look a certain way in the public eye or just even in your eye. What is this person's intention towards Virgo? What is their intention? What is this individual's intention when it comes to Virgo? Nine of Cups. So you could be dealing with someone who sees you, like, again, I feel like temptation. Maybe you guys get together and you guys do things that kind of, like, I don't know if, like, let's say for example someone has a drinking habit and then you hang out with them and you guys drink or something like that, and they know they shouldn't be doing that. Otherwise it's just some sort of temptation, almost like a guilty pleasure or secret love or something like that. Secret, you guys may be in a relationship with someone who's keeping you a secret. What is the potential outcome at the end of October for the rest of the month between Virgo and this person? Potential outcome, probable outcome for October between Virgo and this person. A lot of majors here. Let's see, we have the Temperance card and the Ace of Pentacles. So some of the signs that I'm seeing is Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn. What is the energy of the connection between Virgo and this person? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I almost feel like someone is wearing a mask and possibly that mask might be coming off. So some type of deception as well. Tell me about the energy between these two, please. You deserve love. You are lovable. So someone is dealing with, it could be you, it could be them, but someone is dealing with feelings of unworthiness, insecurity. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is this person too, because they have some kind of fear here with the Nine of Wands and the Devil. So fear of possibly being left, fear of being abandoned, fear of being rejected, fear of what people think and say as well, or what people say about the connection with the two of you. With Temperance and Ace of Pentacles, it does look like possibly compromising and making something work, having a new start. Let's see. I want to know, what is this Nine of Wands about? I'm going to get a different deck for this. What is this Nine of Wands about? Why do they have fear when it comes to Virgo? Something from their past as well. So it's like wounded, cautious when it comes to relationships. We have forgiveness, apology. So they may be wanting to apologize to you for something that they did, or for some type of secret. They may have done something, they may have felt tempted, maybe even elsewhere. But I feel like if that's the case, you know about it already because they want an apology, or they want to apologize rather. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. But it looks like possibly a new start here. And see, we have control tactics. And this is kind of what I was getting before. So it's like someone, because the Emperor is about maintaining control. The Devil, Capricorn energy, is all about status. And so it's like not looking weak either to you, or if there's something about this relationship where people might have something to say about it, family members, society, whatever the case, it's like trying to maintain some kind of look. Capricorn energy, the Devil energy, is it's definitely about ego and trying to maintain, status, and looking like, you've got everything under control. When there's something here, there's fear in this person's energy, and they may use that fear, like not use that fear, but they may actually, in order to kind of deal with that fear, they possibly do things like drink, or even maybe have relationships like one night stands, or just things that possibly you don't know about here with the High Priestess because it's some type of secret. Let's get a card of advice. We are going to do through the signs, but let's get a card of advice here for Virgo. Advice or additional messages about this about this situation. Advice or additional messages. And we have golden opportunities and unconventional love. So with unconventional love, this is kind of what I was talking about with this Temperance, where possibly there's some type of differences, or maybe you're the same sex, but it's something that maybe people around you or them would have an issue with, nonsense things. You would think that people would get over it, but you could be the same sex, maybe you're different culture, race, something like that. And so it's like this person may not be comfortable with being open about that. But it talks about a different kind of love may not be socially accepted, but don't be afraid to break free and follow your own rhythm, to stay true to yourself. And with golden opportunities, it says to keep an open mind to opportunities. They are closer than you think. One opportunity used wisely can change your life dramatically. And we have the Ace of Pentacles kind of like towards the ending of October, or the potential outcome or energy towards the ending of the month. And it looks like there is some type of an opportunity, possibly for you two to talk about something, to make something work. So that could be an opportunity there. Let's get another message for Virgo. There's also possibly an opportunity if someone has some kind of like drinking or drug problem or maybe sex problems or something like that, there's opportunity to possibly seek help to heal, get some kind of balance in their life. So maybe talking to counselors, this person may need to do that, or maybe you two go together. We also have Two of Swords in the reverse. So this can talk about, usually the Two of Swords is like not, is can be stalemate type energy, indecision, weighing obstacles, avoidance, and confusion. So you may be feeling that, but it's time to come kind of out of that. The reversed is when you want to make the decision and not be, and get the clarity that you need when it comes to this situation, or decide what it is that you want to do when it comes to this person, having all the facts and all the information. So if this person is not being like honest with you, then you may have to make a decision to cut them off. Or if it's something that this person opens up and actually you guys have a conversation, then possibly working on it together. Even if it's getting help through counseling or a third party, like help from a third party. Let's get one more card here. Tell me about Temperance towards the end, because we have control tactics. So someone needs to kind of like moderate their controlling behavior. We have children too. So another thing that could be in this situation too is possibly children. So maybe a blended family. You have kids, they have kids from different partners, so it's blending each other's worlds together, really. But it also says your love life is being affected by children. So this could also be, again, fears from childhood, fears, memories, things like that, that make people afraid to open up. Someone could also have children, either you or them, and they're not sure if they possibly want to bring their kids around, maybe because it is some type of unconventional situation, like we talked about earlier. Maybe it's a non-traditional relationship where you don't get married, but you want to be together, you move in, and all of that. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Virgo. Going through the signs, Aries to Pisces. I feel like overall there's an opportunity here to work something out or make something work, if you want to. We have cards falling. Oh, look, as I said that, the card that fell is your choice. So I do kind of feel like it's your choice. The ball is kind of like in your court. All right, so how do the signs feel about Virgo? Starting with Aries. How does Aries feel about Virgo, please? And we have dating. It says, I'm back into the dating scene and making an effort to move on. Okay, we can kind of see that here, because there's an issue. So there could possibly be dating someone, especially if you're dealing with like an Aries energy, possibly dating, trying to move on, trying to heal. Again, that's that trying to heal. They may be having one night stands too, trying to like fill a gap is what I'm getting. But this person needs to fill the gap by healing themselves, healing their soul, healing their heart. I know that's it sounds so like cliche. It's like, okay, everybody says that, but it's the truth. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's just starting the process of it makes a huge difference. How does Taurus feel about Virgo? We have not for you. So a Taurus may not be for you, or if you're dealing with a Taurus, they may feel like you guys are not, for each other. They may feel like you guys are oil and vinegar. And so if a Taurus is involved, they might be going in a different direction. How does Gemini feel about Virgo? How does Gemini feel about Virgo? It says let them go. So they may be trying to let you go, or the message is let the Gemini go. How does Cancer feel about Virgo, please? How does Cancer feel about Virgo? You first. So it says, I'm not making a move, you know where to find me. So it's kind of that, what I was talking about earlier, where someone's quite stubborn here when it comes to making a move. There's some arrogance on this, from it coming from a Cancer energy. How does Leo feel about Virgo, please? How does Leo feel about Virgo? Yeah, so Cancer is not willing to apologize out of stubbornness, even though they may want to. So with Leo, we have incomparable. It says, no one has ever made me feel the way you do. You're irreplaceable. If you're dealing with another Virgo, how does that Virgo feel about Virgo, please, watching the video? It says reconciliation. So it says, I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. So if you're dealing with another Virgo energy, they would like to reconcile. And I feel like if you're dealing with a Leo or Leo energy, they do want to be with you, but they have some serious, like, I'm getting control issues. I'm seeing a lot of frustration and tension with a Leo because they have some kind of control issues and obsessive issues, but also some arrogance and pride. They may be dating around a lot again. That's kind of that same energy of dating around and doing things that are kind of destructive. How does Libra feel about Virgo? How does Libra feel about Virgo, please? We have only you, and it says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. So if you're dealing with a Libra, they may be alone, secret, kind of just spending time with themselves. Yeah, I feel like spending time with themselves, possibly just doing things to make themselves. I feel like they're working on themselves, trying to work on their emotional, just being alone and being okay with that, but they still miss you. How does a Scorpio feel about Virgo? How does Scorpio feel about Virgo, please? How does Scorpio feel about Virgo? We have lessons, and it says, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. So I feel like a Scorpio is also probably single and going through some type of, we have lessons here. So it's like emotional, learning emotional stability, possibly like not being so clingy for some of them. How does learning emotional control as well? How does Sagittarius feel about Virgo? How does Sagittarius feel about Virgo? It says breaking point. It says, I'm reaching my breaking point and I feel pushed to make a decision. Yeah, so I feel like maybe a Sagittarius is feeling a little bit imbalanced because of whatever is going on in the connection with you. And for some of you, if you're in a relationship and there's no separation, so you're in a relationship, it may have to do with children, a lot going on in the home. I'm getting a lot possibly going on with children. And so there's this indecision and confusion, but they're feeling like really stressed out about it. Headaches, depression, however it is that they deal with it. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, how does Capricorn feel about Virgo? How does Capricorn feel about Virgo, please? We have rebound, and it says, I just need someone to help me get over the pain of losing you. And here again, it's that dealing with sleeping around, possibly dealing with other people, or even just doing other things to numb, to numb to fill the void, fill the gap instead of just reaching out. But there's too much pride and arrogance with the devil and the emperor. How does Aquarius feel about Virgo? How does Aquarius feel about Virgo? How does Aquarius feel about Virgo, please? We have a double life, and it says, I'm living a double life, and I'm a different person in each. And and if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they could doesn't necessarily mean that they have a whole nother family, somewhere else. To some of you, that could be the situation. It could be that extreme, but it's just a mask or just being very dishonest about themselves. And that's how they feel in control. How does Pisces feel about Virgo, please? How does Pisces feel about Virgo? It says telepathic, and it says, I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 silent ways. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, they feel very close to you. They may have dreams about you. Definitely missing you if there's no conversation taking place there. Let's go ahead and get another card of advice. We're going to pull an Angel Answers card at the end. So advice for Virgo regarding this situation. Advice for Virgo. Okay, so we have the Moon, and it says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and releasing fears that hold you back. So I feel like don't allow yourself to be kind of misled and misguided by someone. If someone's not reaching out, even though they may feel like they really want to, that's their pride and their issues, and you can't really change a person. I do see some individuals here that want to reach out and want to reconcile, and then there's others that it's just like it's time to let some of these people go, like Taurus, possible Gemini, Cancer, even Aquarius, those that are not being honest, because there's something that is going on behind the scenes. For some of you, there's something but this is mainly fears. I feel like there's a lot of fear here that either you or them or both need to work on. We all kind of need to work on our fears. I do feel like there's an opportunity for you to meet somebody new. For some of you, it's going to be like a new person. And it may be someone that's a little bit different from what you would normally go for. Or like a situation that you would normally find yourself in. But I do feel a lot of fear and arrogance and pride. And the fear is what causes people to be arrogant and have all this extra pride because they don't want to feel embarrassed, or they don't want to feel rejected, or they don't want to feel let down. And so it's easier to just put up a wall. So let's go ahead and think of a question, and then we'll pull an answer card. For Virgo, what is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question? All right, we have unlikely. All right, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You all have a blessed week, and I will catch you next time. Bye.